Alright guys, welcome back. So today, as you can see from the backdrop, we're in the Sound and we're out in the middle region of Long Island. Beautiful conditions right now. We don't have much time, so I'm not gonna go exploring too much. We're just gonna go where I think the sea bass still will be, which is those 35, 40 foot boulders. It's outgoing, so that's west. Tide will be going that way for the remainder of the morning. And so we're gonna work our way, starting that way, going east with the current, and just find as many boulders as we can, and try to catch as many sea bass as we can. And maybe there's stripers around too. Probably porgies are his interference. And I don't know if I'm gonna keep porgies today. I might keep like one or two big ones. I'm not gonna try anything too different. I don't have much stuff. Basically what I keep in my center hatch of my compass, and that's it. I don't see the need to like bring so much stuff. It's nice to have the ability, if you see bluefish or you see like other fish, to have something as a backup, but many times it's really not necessary. It really never gets old. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. As soon as I got to like that 35 foot range, I started marking a lot more stuff. And there's a lot of bait in the water right now. Tiny bait. Oh yeah, I think it's the bay anchovies. Yep, tiny little baits. It's a good sign. I know people say fishing can be tough when the fish are on tiny baits, but you just gotta use small profiles. I mean, it's true, they can be tough, but I think it's still better than no bait. We'll grab this balloon. Pretty much in the boulder field right now, but we're gonna go to the very beginning of where I think it is. I realize my screen is flashing like crazy. Let's see if I can fix this. Huh. At 100% it doesn't do it. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna drop this worm. 5/3/8 sticko worm. It's a 1/2 ounce Z-Man. Not too happy with that jig head, to be honest. I think I lost a big fish the other day because of it. I don't have reverse, so it's gonna be a little bit trickier than normal. But the idea is that we're gonna just try to mimic the speed of the current, whatever it's doing. If it's going slow, then we drift slow through it. And as it picks up, we'll try and drift faster through it. So since there's no wind, I think I'm going to point myself in the direction of the current. So I'm trying to align myself where I think there's going to be a boulder coming up, because we really do want to be as close as possible to the boulders. Oh, I don't know if you could see that, but you just felt a sharp hit on the line. You can almost just hear it. Small sea bass. That is the perfect sea bass take right there, though. Alright, gotta start somewhere. It's funny, all this bait is like seemingly right over the boulders as well. Oh boy. This is something big. Oh man, if this is a sea bass, good goodness. I think it is. Whoa. Whoa. That is a big one. Gotcha. Yeah. Whoa. Stud. Let's see how. Oh, I forgot my measuring. Oh, I can't believe I forgot my measuring tape. All right, well, I'll have to tell you what he is back at the house. Well, only gonna keep really big ones then. If I had to guess, he's probably 1920. Yeah. Let's just do this makeshift. Man, I'm really going primitive here. Let's try to find another rock like that. That's pretty awesome. Oh man, look at all those fish on the screen. Oh man. Oh my goodness. What is that? It may not be sea bass. Oh, worm's gone. Oh man. We just found a school of fish over top of that. Hopefully I can find back on it. Alright, so this is what I do. I try my best to go down the middle. Doesn't always happen. Right now, I don't even think I need to split the tail. But normally I will split the tail. Dude, those are big marks. Big marks. Like if that was at school at sea bass, wow. I don't think it was. I think it was bass. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. That's a bass. This is a big bass. Big striped bass, I should clarify. This hook better not bend out again. I guess so they stayed there. They just like hugged the bottom, I guess. That's why I didn't mark them on the way back over. Oh man. a heavy fish. Very heavy fish. Look at those head shakes, man. That's why I like a short kayak. The funny thing is, we're not going to be able to measure this fish because we don't have a measuring stick. I'm pretty sure he's going to be above a measuring stick anyway, a 36-inch one anyway. He's not making a ton of runs, but he's just kind of slowly... There he is, big guy. Hey. Oh. Right next to the sea bass. Gotcha. Oh man, that hook got him real good. Real good. But look, see, it's bending out. The hook's bending out. I'm throwing this hook out. That's exactly why. Whoa! Oh. Yeah. It's probably close to 40 inches. It's a nice one. Alright, we'll get her on our way. One last look at her beauty. Look at it next to the sea bass. She's biting. Let's give her a little more time though. She's biting. She's biting good. Fin's coming up. Let's let her go. Yeah, she swam down nice. Okay. Wow. That was a nice fish. It's just funny how the sea bass and the stripers kind of hold similar bottom. Whew, man, she took me for a ride. We got to get back. Let's try that spot one more time. See if there's another one on there. I need to change this hook out. I don't know what the reason is, but I mean it's a thick hook. I'm just gonna stick with this tried and true hook. This is by S&S. I mean, that was a big fish, but that wasn't like a 45-incher. And I hooked this size. I brought in a 45-incher, and it didn't bend the hook. Well, it did. That one did bend the hook out a little bit. But all those, that day I had caught a bunch of 40-inchers. This hook didn't bend out at all. If you hook them in the mouth, in the top of their mouth like that, and the hook bends, it's not as bad, because he's not able to head shake you very good. But if you hook him in the corner of the mouth and he starts head shaking with a bent hook, you're in trouble. All right, let's see if there's just maybe one more, and we're gonna move to other places. Marking something. Is it another one? It is. Oh! Crazy. Oh man. Where is he going? It's weird. He's like going right back over the rock. Oof, that's a sharp head shake. Oh man. I want to get back to sea bass fishing a little bit here. That's alright. I'd rather do this. That's for sure. Sea bass will be here throughout the day. Bass, usually, you need to get him on an early bite, usually. Alright, come on, come on. Ah. Oh my goodness. Right back down, see that? He's... Oh. There he is. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Oh, dude, that's a bigger one. Inhaled it. Wow. Look at that. He inhaled it. Yeah, that one's bigger. I can't believe it. Alright, probably another 40-inch bass or so. Man, I missed my trolling motor. I guess we could just do it like this. You know, back and forth. Gotta get some water moving through. I cannot pedal doing this. Oh, she's biting good. Look at that. Just give her a little bit more time. Kind of relish in this moment. Alright. Yeah, she's a good kick. That's what it is. They basically need like enough stamina to just kind of give themselves one more run. If they have like no runs left in them, that's when it's kind of dangerous. So, alright. Let's try that one more time. I don't know if it's gonna work out. That was a bigger fish. I think it's just awesome that bass will take these small baits. I don't think it's like the... Oh! That's a porgy. Big porgy. But yeah, I was just saying, I think about how small presentations just work. I mean, as cool as it is to get a bass to like hit, you know, an 8-inch topwater spook or something, this is just easier for me at least to get them to bite. And I have fun. I mean, I enjoy this just as much as topwater. I don't know. You don't get to see the take, but you get to visualize it. We're just in the porgies now. See, foul hook porgy. You can see the scale. Yeah, look at this thing. It looks so good. Why the fish love it. Sea bass or porgy? Sea bass. Alright, I think the stripers moved on. Oh. That's a porgy. Alright, I think I'm gonna go to a different one because I think the bass are gone. And now the littler fish are biting. Big porgy. Sheesh. Oh, I shouldn't call him little, but moving on. Coming up on another rock. Current's moving fast now. Giant porgy. Oh my goodness. This has got to be a monster. Oh my goodness. Dude, look at the size of these things. Oh yeah. Jeez. Oh man, look at all these fish. I think those were bass again. I think there's bass on this rock. Wow. Jumbo porgies over here. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I think that's it for the porgies though. No more porgies. I think it's short sea bass. Definitely short. Catching a small sea bass is actually not a good sign because we're right on the boulder. Yeah, this is small fish, smaller fish that I'm not after. And we've caught enough porgies. Perfect. All right, let's try another spot. Coming up on another boulder. I'm just trying to slowly approach it. Cast up current. Here it comes. Yeah, that's a good bass. Sea bass, nice bass, nice sea bass. Look at that. Alright, he's probably 15. I think there's a bigger sea bass on here. Still not big enough. Alright. That's a nice one. Probably another 15. Yeah, alright, I think I'm gonna move though. These are all small. I think this rock doesn't have a big one on it. 3 small ones would not be able to outcompete a big one, so to another rock. I think it's gonna be another like 15. Yeah. We're gonna try another boulder here. Same depth of water, been like in 37 feet this whole time. Yeah, I'm just basically boulder hopping. And if I get a couple short sea bass on each boulder, then I just move on to the next. Maybe a keeper. Maybe not. It's a decent one. Oh, it's a porgy. Wow. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Like, wow. I think I'm done keeping porgies though. Got like 4 big ones. Oh my goodness. This is a 16-inch porgy. Dude. Oh. That's alright. We're gonna release him anyway. Still not a keeper though. Pretty much right on top of the boulder right now. Gotta be ready because we've been getting hit on the drops quite a bit today. That was another one. See him come up. See if he gets it again. If it's a sea bass, yep, he took it. Oh, see my line just started. Oh, will he take it again? Yes, he will. Yeah, this feels light. Could have been his friend. His buddy took advantage of the situation. Seems like we got wind against tide a little bit here now. So we're gonna start way ahead of the rock and paddle into the wind a little bit. Here we go. Gotta be ready. Oh! Oh! I got the smaller one. Dude, I got smacked the first time. And the worm is gone. Last worm. It's alright. I mean, I'm pretty sure we don't really, I didn't bring much soft plastic, but I can try bucktail with maybe a little bit of fish bites. I got threw some fish bites in there. Alright, at least we still have the worm. Goodbye. To save this worm, we're gonna cut a decent amount off so we can thread through that broken part. Just like that. There, should be coming over this little tiny rock. It's tiny, but you never know. Big porgy. Oh my gosh. Man. Wow. Why can't we get porgies like this all the time when I'm looking for them? Jeez. Jumbo. Got a tiny little boulder here. Oh, that was a porgy. And that's the last worm. Okay. I think what we gotta do is switch to a bucktail now. Something like this. Alright, I haven't had much success with these things. I did give them like a try one time, and nothing really happened, but if I'm being honest, it was probably a slow day to get all together because, you know, early season and whatnot. So let's give it another go. It looks pretty good. Yeah, we should be coming up over the boulder right now. We're literally on top of it. Medium sea bass, I guess. Alright, let's give this tiny little boulder a shot right here. Oh. Okay, it's decent. This might be a keeper. Yeah, he's a keeper. Oh yeah. Oh, he's gonna fall. He's gonna come off. He's gonna come off. Oh. Oh. I'll have a nice cut on my thumb going into work for the following week just to have a nice remembrance of this fish. Smoked it. It's nice fish. Another 19-20 incher. Alright. Now he put his gill raker out and now he's stuck in the seat. That's two. We're going to make a little move. Let's try to get our third. We got like 1 or 2 more rocks to go and then we're going to head in. Put the sea bass away. On to the last 2 spots. I have no more worms. If I just throw like a small profile, I think I'm just gonna get porgies. So let's try the bucktail still. Yeah, there's something about this like targeted jig fishing that just I really like a lot. I don't know what it is. The run and gun sea bass fishing to me is where it's at. Coming up on a boulder here. Never been to this boulder. I think it actually looks pretty promising. It is very much out in the middle of nowhere. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And this water is so clear. marking bait, a marking fish now. 40 feet. Oh yeah, there's definitely fish down right here. Let's get a better approach. I didn't like that. This is a much better approach. Sorry if there's a glare. I want to draw that sea bass up. Ooh. It's definitely a sea bass. Not a monster. It was spitting up something. What was that? Let's give it one more try. Remember, three short sea basses, you move pieces. I don't think there's a big one on here. All right, we're moving. Looks like I'm pretty close to it. It's something. That's a good one. Oh yeah. That's definitely a good one. Oh. They are so silly. Nice. Yeah, that's definitely a keeper. Nice fish. Oh, because I don't have a ruler and I don't want to cut it close, I'll let him go. I think he's probably 17. What I'll do is I'll take a measurement here on my rod. You see he's got a pretty big filament. You can't measure that. You got to measure this part of the tail right here. So his mouth closed. Alright, get bigger. Last rock and then we'll head in. I'm gonna put new fish bites on there. Oh, the fish bites are doing good. I mean, I'm not really that surprised. If you find sea bass, they'll eat whatever. I mean, it's not always true, but I think it's mostly true. Alright, this last boulder is big, but it kind of shows on like contour maps and stuff, so probably has been fished before. If we only find shorts on this boulder, we know it's been fished before. Alright, just trying to figure out the right approach. I think this is good. Very interested to see what we're gonna find on this boulder. Dude, that's a big boulder. Oh yeah, there's fish on top. Look at that. There's fish. Let's see what they are. I think those are bass. We're gonna have to do that drift again. Now I'm on the back side of it. I'm getting all the porgies. Yeah, it's definitely a porgy. Isn't that funny? Ah, Dang, I think that was one. I think that was one. Just trying to chase jigging. There we go. That's a big sea bass. Look at these marks. Look at those marks. Yeah. I think it's a big sea bass. Chase jigged him a bit. Whew. This is a monster sea bass. Oh man. Oh. Look at all these fish on the screen. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, look at those colors. Oh, what did he just spit up? Dang. Wow. That might be my biggest. That truly might be my biggest. He spit up, I think, a whole porgy. It was too digested, but it fell down. Look at that fish. That is a monster sea bass. Wow. Took the bucktail with the fish bites. 23, something in that ballpark, but I'll put a picture up on the screen of the measurement. The middle tail. Okay, go to the other side. On you? That's your blood? 23. And that's your blood, Daddy? That's definitely my biggest. Daddy, and that's your blood? No, it's just a fish's blood. I'm gonna hold it.
Look at the color, please.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Can I hold it?
Yeah.
I
don't know how much it weighs, like maybe 5 pounds, I don't know. I thought it might be stripers, but after seeing this guy, might be sea bass. Wow. What a day in the Long Island Sound. Yeah, I don't think this this boulder has been fished. Oh my gosh. What a morning. I really don't know how it can get much better than that, at least for me personally. You know, a limit of sea bass and like an absolute monster sea bass at the end. And then those 2 big stripers to mix it in is just awesome. It's so great to see like big fish taking little jigs on light tackle. I mean, this is just what I dream about. This is exactly why I come fishing. I think helping was that the tide was moving and just, you know, we had great conditions. A little bit overcast too in the morning, which is really nice for the bass. It's just perfect. You have a moving tide, some overcast conditions, present a really tiny bait. If they're there, I think you're gonna catch them. So yeah, just look for structure, find a tide, work it slowly through it, and just take your time. Take your time working very small pieces. It's hard to have the school of stripers like stay put after you catch a couple out of the small school. And usually the big ones don't really travel in big schools, so it's just a blessing to be able to get out here in this beautiful area. It's just amazing. Getting hot, so it's nice to kind of get out here early. I think getting out early helps a lot. As always, guys, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, thanks for commenting. It's always nice to communicate with like-minded people. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks again.